Hello, my name is Tolbury, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a quick tutorial on how to make linear spawns in your Forge maps. Linear spawns are essentially where a team has multiple objectives to complete, and as they complete each objectives, the spawns will be able to be moved. Now, the reason you have to do it in the way I'm about to show you is because you can't actually add scripts to spawn points in Halo 5, so I've kind of worked a way around that, so spawns can be not despawned, but essentially moved and replaced in the same way that they would be if you were despawning them and then respawning them somewhere else. So what I have here is just a simple area. You can make this any size you want, but basically all the spawns that the team is going to use are in here, and in each team, or each team's room rather, there's a teleporter that covers the entire spawn. I've split these into two. Blue team is Bravo, red team is Alpha. So essentially what I want to do is I want to have the blue team spawn here at the beach, and I have to run up and capture this base or just disable it because there's a switch in here, and that when that is triggered, the base shuts down. I'll have some animations for it to make it visibly shut down, and this sends out a message on Alpha. And what happens when that happens is these teleporters despawn and new ones spawn up here. So I'll show you how to do this really quickly, and hopefully by the end you'll kind of get why you have to do it this way instead of just having the spawns move around. Okay, so right here, this is just the spawn teleporter, and it is a sender. It's invisible. It doesn't really have to be invisible, just as long as it's a sender, not a two-way, because you don't want people teleporting back into the spawn room. And it's Bravo. Output facing I've fixed. It doesn't really matter if you want, if you don't care which way people are facing when they spawn, but I just don't want people facing the other way in the boat and then, I don't know, running into a wall or something like that. Despawn, you don't have to worry about that because you don't want this to despawn. All it does is just sends people on Bravo. So when you spawn, I immediately go right here, and I'm immediately at blue spawn, even though I'm red right now. Let's just say I was blue. And here, these guys have two scripts, or should have two scripts. Here, I'm just gonna select all these. Yeah, select. These guys should have two scripts. So, actually, no, they shouldn't. My bad. Basically, they all have the same script. It is on message received Alpha, they'll all despawn. And they're all on Bravo, and I put the output facing on fixed. So, as soon as that base is captured, these spawns disappear, or these teleporters disappear, and then the new ones, which are over here, spawn. I'll find the new ones real quick. I think these are the new ones. So this is Bravo, yes, so this is blue team. And instead of despawning on Alpha, what it'll do is it'll actually spawn on Alpha, but you need to add, I need to add one more thing that'll show you how to do this. You need to add one more thing so it works. You have to do on match start despawn. So this way, when the match starts, the only teleporters will be the ones at the boats. And then once this base is captured, the only teleporters will be the ones here. And then I'll add one more script to this just to show you what you have to do next. You have to add on message received Bravo, which will be the next base. Then it's going to despawn. And then for the next base, we'll want blue team to spawn here after they take it. On Bravo, it's going to spawn, and on match start, it's going to despawn as well. So this way, once this base is taken, these will spawn, and then the last base, it's not going to change the spawns because that should be the end of the game for the players. So essentially, I have the same thing going on for red team. The red team spawns right here. They spawn. Once Alpha is triggered, they despawn, and they respawn back at base 2. Because what the teams are going to be doing is blue team's going to go from base to base, and they have to capture each one in the right order. Once this is triggered, this will go down. Red team will have to defend this base, and at each checkpoint, the spawns switch. So instead of having to run up to base 3 from the boats, the blue team just spawns at base 2. And instead of having to run to base 2, they spawn at base 1. So it helps give the map sort of a linear feel, sort of like there's an objective with multiple goals to reach. It helps out a lot. And this can be used for infection maps. You could even think of new types of objectives, kind of like this, where it's just there's no game mode for it, but you're just setting up for it with the map. So you guys can just go do anything with this. It's really useful to know. You can add so much more to your maps, and that's about it. If you guys have any questions or you want me to clarify something, just go ahead and ask it in the comments, and I'll answer as quick as I can. Alright, so that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching.